If you knew morning wood, then you know why I feel blue. Without morning, my morning wood. Oh, well, I love you, yes, I love you, morning moon. Morning wood, morning wood. Oh, how my heart yearns for you. Oh, morning, my morning wood. Oh, well, I love you, yes, I love you, morning wood. Morning wood, morning wood. Pretty, 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 pretty morning wood. Oh, morning, my morning wood. Oh, well, I love you and I need you, morning wood. I love you, morning wood, with a love so rare and true. Oh, morning, my morning wood. Well, I love you, I want you, morning wood.
Rise and shine. This is the Morning Woo. Coming to you live from the Primetime Radio studios on this beautiful Sunday morning, mid-morning, 11:38 a.m. Eastern on February 15th, 2026, as we're streaming live on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, X Live, Twitch, and now on Instagram Live on the Let's Go Devils Network, talking some Olympic drama, talking men's ice hockey, talking women's ice hockey, talking curling. Oh, don't you love that cheating scandal going on when Team Sweden, one of their curling players, so to speak, had some kind of idea that Team Canada is cheating, and they conveniently placed their video cameras on the stone, and when the cheating occurred, the trash talking between the two players, Sweden and Canada, accusing Canada of cheating. I thought it was really funny. I mean, out of all sports, curling. I love competitiveness. It doesn't matter what sport per se, but that's just amazing. I love the competitive spirit. And Canada, why are you cheating? You know, it's amazing with Canada, because it's like in years past, you know, when Canada gets the raw end of the deal, biggest complainers, like the loudest complainers in the room, just has always been. But when they do it, it's like, oh no, it wasn't us. It wasn't us. I thought that was really funny. Really, really funny. I see Michael Hay. I see Steve Engel. He's talking about what's been going on. And I'll explain that because he's asking, so is that the system we play that sucks, or some of the players suck? Let's see here. Michael Hay, GM, watching women's 500 speed skating. USA favorite later, few minutes. Timo Meier should stay in Milan. Apparently he can produce points over there, says Dubs is like. Maria, good morning. Loving hockey all day, every day. Lauren says Devils player playing better, not on the Devils, has me asking questions. I've said this all along. Let's let's go back in time here. I've said this all along, although I was kind of wrong on one thing about Jack Hughes, and I'll get to that in a second. I've been saying all along, it's not the talent of the New Jersey Devils. It never has been. It's not the coaches. It's not the system. It's the culture. I've said this all along. It comes from the top. And it does not surprise me that Jack Hughes is having a great Olympics. It does not surprise me that Timo Meier is doing very well. Excuse me. Jesper Bratt, not sure what's going on there. Markey, same old Markey. But for the most part, I've always said it comes from the top. Because what you're seeing with Team USA is accountability with Mike Sullivan. Accountability from the top. It starts with Bill Guerin. Mike Sullivan. I know Fitzy's somewhere in there and John Hines and all that. Notice how John Hines is doing much better outside of the New Jersey Devils. And when you don't have that accountability, it goes a run amok. The players are running the asylum. But what you have here with the Olympics is structure. You've got accountability. You don't have time to fool around because there's just only so many games. It's not like Four Nations, but with the Olympics, every game counts. And Jack Hughes, I'm going to dial it back on the rhetoric of Jack Hughes. I'm actually starting to see a different side of Jack Hughes that I haven't seen before during these Olympics. And I think you can fault Tom Fitzgerald on this. Jack Hughes has a extreme high hockey IQ. You've got to surround him with players with that same extreme high hockey IQ. You see Brock Nelson, JT Miller, or Trocheck on that line with Jack Hughes. It's not a fourth line, but it's a line that can keep up with Jack Hughes and let Jack. I mean, did you see that goal he scored yesterday? That's the old Jack Hughes that Devils fans have fallen in love with, that we haven't seen in a while. You notice that Jack Hughes is playing like a free bird right now. He's a happy Jack Hughes. And I think maybe in Jack Hughes' defense, and I've been dialing up the rhetoric on Jack Hughes, and a lot of it is warranted, in my opinion, but Jack Hughes is tired of waiting for Fitzy to do something. Jack Hughes has never really had that sniper on his wing. He has never had really the players that can keep up with his high hockey IQ mind. He's had some good players on his line, don't get me wrong. But Jack Hughes is a generational player. And I actually lost faith that he really was. But he is. And I can actually start to see some of those interviews that I've been critical of him on, where it's like, Jack, you haven't shown us anything. Jack, you haven't shown us anything. But the organization, I think, in a lot of ways have failed Jack Hughes. And I think he's just tired of waiting. Tired of waiting. He looks at his brother getting out of Vancouver and seeing what his brother Quinn Hughes is going through with Minnesota. And I'm not saying that it's all hunky-dory in Minnesota, but you can see the aggressiveness of Bill Guerin trying to better his team and taking risks, whereas Fitzy, for the most part, has been very conservative and trying to find the right deal, trying to win every deal. And Nick Villano even said this on the State of the Fan address. Yes, that Nick Villano, pucksandpitchforks.com, that, well, you don't have to win every deal. And that same goes with the philosophy of Lou Lamoriello for better part of 2-3 decades with the New Jersey Devils. It's not about ripping off the other team and fleecing them. It's about making your team better. And you want to go in a mindset of making a deal, making a win-win for everybody, because it incentivizes other teams in the future to make trades with the New Jersey Devils, if knowing that there's always been success on the other end. As long as the Devils are winning and as long as the Devils are progressing and moving up, it doesn't matter what kind of deals you make. It's not about winning each trade. And Nick Villano pointed that out eloquently. You go to pucksandpitchforks.com to read more about Nick Villano's takes on the New Jersey Devils and other writers as well. Maria says that Jack's beautiful bank shot, best Valentine's Day present ever. Selecta Boy says the Devils organization has to send Fitzgerald packing at this point. Agree but disagree, because who are you going to bring in? I don't want a temporary fix. I want somebody good. And right now, Fitzy has to deal with trade deadline, and he has to fix this mess. Selecta Boy says, hell, it's failing Nico Hischier and Jesper Bratt. Chris Ladd says the organization has failed Hughes, Hischier, and the fans. Yeah, I mean, Michael Hayes says Timo and Jack knew Olympian success would catch them. So right now, I've been very harsh on Jack Hughes. And like I said, it's justified. But I'm seeing a different angle, seeing it from Jack Hughes' point of view. The way he has reacted and taken on the Olympics with a different attitude. He's smiling. His interviews are so much better. The team is winning. He's getting ice time. He's contributing. Even the commentators are raving about Jack Hughes. And damn it, he's on the fourth line. Stanley says they've all failed collectively. As much as Jack has been let down, does he make players around him better? The entire organization is a dumpster fire. Look, we've seen glimpses of brilliance from Jack Hughes. The injuries are one thing, but a culture change needs to be made with this team, the organization as a whole. It's simply not working. We've seen goaltenders goaltend for the New Jersey Devils. They move on to bigger and better things. We've seen players that pass through the New Jersey Devils organization and then move on as free agents or via trade, doing just fine. I mean, look about John Marino. Last I checked, and I haven't checked in a while, but was he second or third in the league in plus minus? John Marino, former defenseman of the New Jersey Devils. You look at other goaltenders like Scott Wedgwood, Mackenzie Blackwood, who, has his injuries. That's been known, but, again, signing that big contract with the Colorado Avalanche. Vitek Vanacek, backup goaltender for the Stanley Cup champion Florida Panthers. So again, it's deeper than just analytics. It's deeper than just the GM. It's organizational as a whole. That's why the New Jersey Devils are just having their issues. But it's good to see that Jack Hughes has value as he is progressing through the Olympics. Timo Meier, it's Timo time in Italy. Switzerland winning in overtime today. Team USA plays Germany. Second half of the back-to-back games. Team Canada, last I checked, we're up 2-1 against France. It's probably different now. Chris Lass says, biggest failures of Fitz era is not getting Quinn and Hellebuck. I think he really screwed himself with these no movement clauses. It makes it that much harder to make moves. You have to be nimble, lean and nimble in the salary cap era in the NHL. Lean and nimble. What does that mean? Look at the Carolina Hurricanes. They're not exactly perfect, but have you noticed they're competitive every year? And they know when to say when and put their dollars where it counts, which is Rod Brindamore, the heart and soul of the franchise, who has credibility as when he was a player, as a captain, and winning the Stanley Cup with the Carolina Hurricanes. His coaching is timeless. Culture, folks. It's underrated. It's never talked about. And that's what's playing in the New Jersey Devils. But, man, it's good to see that Timo Meier's playing well. Nico Hischier as well. Siegenthaler, I see he's getting some playing time. Jesper Bratt, he was benched. Markstrom, pulled. That's not good. But that's accountability right there. Accountability. You see Jack Hughes having a great Olympics. See Wimpy, I got your photos at the Daytona 500. Wimpy wearing his Hartford Whalers jersey to a NASCAR event to the Daytona 500. Daytona 500, 2:30 p.m. Eastern today. We also got, again, Team USA, men's ice hockey, later this afternoon at 3:10 p.m. Also, I believe women's hockey plays tomorrow. And I believe it's the 25th anniversary of the passing of Dale Earnhardt at Daytona. Let me know, Wimpy, if they do something for Dale Earnhardt. I was wondering about that. But yeah, I'm glad to see Jack Hughes playing well. I'm glad he's driving to the net. I mean, since he's been back from that injury, you don't see it too often. But, man, during the Olympics, he's driving hard to the net. He's creating his own plays. He's patient with the puck, but he's smart protecting the puck for the most part. He hasn't been turning over the puck as often as he had with the New Jersey Devils. And, those blind behind the back passes, they're getting to his teammates. Unlike in New Jersey, it's usually the goal scored down the ice the other way. Dubs says that Canada's up 4-1. And Whitby says, God bless Greg Biffle and his family, too. Yes, I believe they were killed in a plane crash earlier this year. All right, well, we are going to have the Let's Go Devils podcast Sunday edition tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern. You want to tune into that because I know Scotty's got a lot of opinions. Beer Baron as well. I'll be on talking some Devils hockey a little bit later here on the Let's Go Devils Network. But as we go, have a fun Sunday, folks. This holiday weekend. Tomorrow's President's Day in the United States. I know Wimpy's going to have a fun time at Daytona. We're going to have a fun time watching Team USA play Germany, trying to make it 3-0. Last game of the preliminaries. Vying for that bye. I salute you. Getting out of here. Till next time. This is the Morning Woo. Let's go Devils.
Morning Woo. Morning